This is now morning of day 2, pre-stream. Want to do a quick taking stock, and I think the easiest way is to do this, to be honest. Yeah. Oh, that's a new addition. Oh, I'm so excited to tear that one out. Thank you to whoever did that. So yesterday we did this. We did this. We did this. We did this. I'm just zooming into things. We did this. We didn't do that. That was day 0, I think. Day 1? No way we did all this yesterday. Um, that happened. There's bees. Villager breeding. Hang on, another golem has escaped. I think these guys are spawning them in there, actually. We made this, which is very good. Apparently something has fallen off, but whatever. Iron farm. This is really good. Check this out. I already checked it. That's overnight. Incredible. That's it's such a bad fire. I think we need to dramatically increase the time delay because this is anyway. What else did we do? We did a bunch of caving. We did some path stuff. Danny started this. Oh, it's made. Oh, and it got the green. Yeah. Am I lost and confused? I am. We also made this, which was very terrible. If we go down, try to avoid any spoilers, I'm going to do my best to not retain the knowledge of anything we just saw there. We also dug this out and discovered one of these two can have the capacity to produce slimes. Again, we're going to close our eyes and just... okay. What else? Is that it? Oh, and we did this caving. I'm not fly into there so avoid having to see anything I need to try to forget. Oh, and then there's also this going on. Out of this. And the big reveal that happened, I think at the end of the stream. I think I recorded this already, which will be the end of the last video. We got kelp, which is just amazing, because now we can for real build a passive XP farm. Which and oh, somebody's been on because this has probably an insane amount of XP in it. Okay, it was a little bit of a waste, but I will totally take that win. So let's do some really quick enchanting. Also that to yep. Okay, so the really quick enchanting. What do we have? Sword, axe. I need hat, boots, and I'd also like to have a book actually. Do I have a book on hand? I feel like I have to have... I know I had this book. Let's make a few actually. Why not? We're here. We're doing it. That, and then we have sticks. So let's make hat, boots, make an extra pickaxe maybe, and an extra sword. Makes sense to do. Oh, and those extra books. Books. A few more books. Alright, so I have, whoops. I guess that's only 2 enchants. Well, alright, let's see what we can do. We have Fortune 3. God, we have so much of that. Unbreaking 3. Fire Protection 4. No, that's the same thing. Okay, so all of these kind of suck. I'm almost thinking then if they're all bad, I'm going to enchant another piece of like actual armor. Wait, the boots had Unbreaking 3, right? That could also get something else. Okay, hang on. Unbreaking 3. Well, wait. I don't have Unbreaking? Ooh. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Pair of boots. Still on the hunt for feather falling. It's actually quite a rare enchantment these days. Smite 4, Unbreaking, Fire Protection, Quick Charge. Cool. So these all kind of suck. We still want more of the stuff. Let's see what we get. Well, it's a working pickaxe. And then so I have 29 levels, and I could come out with Protection, Unbreaking, Depth Strider. These are going to be getting expensive, but hey, now I have Unbreaking on my boots. That's pretty good. And then if I do just a little sneaky here, it's another enchant. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oop, don't do that. Boot, pickaxe. Oh, everything the way I knew it would do that. We got unbreaking, cool, not good. Protection, respiration, sweeping edge, sharpness 4. I enchant a shovel. Do I have a shovel in here? No, that would have been too thoughtful of me. I'm gonna enchant a shovel because I put the diamonds away in that other chest. Yeah, I'm doing real good in the brain department because the shovel I have sucks and I'm sick of having a terrible shovel. Yoink those back. Throw the shovel in. Please! That's perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. I couldn't have asked for better. Amazing. I'm so happy with that. Wow. I have a shovel that doesn't suck. Cool. So I have to harvest the everything, feed the cows. Wow, lots to do. Okay, so I'm editing the video from yesterday where I discovered that really weird, kind of gross sounding mic thing. This guy has showed up. This is, where the hell is this guy? This guy showed up. This is a chance for us to get access to cactus or farming pickles. We have kelp again, which is honestly kind of offensive because I no longer need that. This ice is gonna change my life though, actually. That saves me 54 regular ice I have to farm at my 3-block thing. Oh my god, that's funny. Oh wow. Yeah, so that is really nice. It's not what I was hoping for, but definitely a big win to get that. I'm trying to think where I would put this. Feels like that kind of makes sense. I'm making progress through harvesting. We've done the sugarcane, the melons, and now I have to do all of the wheat. Holy cow! Oh, and I also did bees. I got the bees sorted out, so good progress. Okay, so I just finished editing that video, and by editing I mean slapping the clips together and then going good, and adding a couple text things for that weird mic thing that happened. It took me the entire, it's gonna be 30 minutes. It took me that entire time just to harvest everything. It took so long that the sugarcane, which I harvested first, is nearly completely grown back. I did get 87 to 105 herbalism, which is really really nice though. We're almost ready to enchant again. Very nice. I got another pair of boots. I had an enchant from something. I don't even remember what I did for that. Oh, feeding the cows, which I need to do again because they're definitely due by now. Oh, I love it. I genuinely do actually really. I don't know. There's just something about just farming and collecting resources that's really scratching my brain the right way right now. Yep. So we're gonna be about due for another culling here after this. I'm not gonna do it right away, but next time I come to feed them, I'll kill first. Because yeah, this is plenty of cows, which is how I ended the night last night. Bibs was on, I think, either late last night or in the early morning, because the iron I checked in the iron thing, that wasn't all that was collected. It's making much more iron than that. He's already been in and swooped that up. So my list of to-do things that I really want to achieve is the kelp machine, and I would also really like to get this situation figured out. I already tore out this so we can move the enchanting thing, but that's not in any way a priority. So, oh wow, that produced a lot of iron overnight. That produced a lot. We are very wealthy in iron, it turns out. I didn't even notice that. I've been in this chest a bunch of times. I didn't even process that. That's really funny, actually. I love that. So much iron already. Yeah! I can start using iron for stuff. Amazing. So I want to get this figured out, get the kelp going. I would like to get some more mining in and caving in because we've yet to get any more slimes. But that's going to all be on stream. All right, I have finished the thing. I'm not sure how to describe it. So when there are a reasonable number of buckets, more than that, really that many buckets? Oh wow, it doesn't even need that many buckets in it. When there's a reasonable number of buckets in it, it will, and also lava here. We get an indicator upstairs to tell us that we have some lava to harvest. The idea is once we've got enough buckets into the system, there'll only be so many. Ideally, it would be exactly 10 buckets down there. Just so full harvest, but whatever, it's fine. So this light turns on when there's lava to harvest and a need to harvest it. So yay, it's on again because one of the lava regenerated, I guess. But for just one, I'm not even gonna bother. So there's that, and now I'm moving on to the kelp project, so we can start storing experience long-term and in large quantities. Okay, the kelp farm is coming along. Not having access to really any quantity of ice makes this a hell of a lot harder to make in a way that doesn't suck a lot. But hey, we're dealing with it. So we're I'm gonna do a water kind of filtering thing that will make it so I don't need to use ice. It's gonna be a lot uglier than it could be, but like you do what you gotta do. You use the resources you have available to you at the time. Right now we're just working on getting kelp in. I can confirm you do get XP for harvesting kelp, so this is going to be a bit of a an experience source for herbalism, thankfully. The idea is what I've got going on here is we've got the water out here flows for 8 blocks, and then we go down. This is a waterlogged slab, so the items will flow. Hang on, we're going to try and watch it. Probably shouldn't use an item I'm going to need to use, but whatever. Any one of these moments, it's going to start instead flowing upward. Yep. And then it's going to get carried away and then drop down. Sometimes what happens is they hit the wall there. Like if they rise up here, they like get stuck, or like in the middle, they hit it and go down, but then they come back up and then they'll flow. So yeah, that's how we're going to deal with that. And then from here, I have to come up with a flow system. I need to get a bunch more signs. That's not even near enough. So I can stop it from flowing any further down. And then a flow system to get it all. I want to have the smelting thing all on this one end. So yeah, lots to do, but it's coming along. It's pretty big, which good. That's XP. That's XP. It's giving me a lot per harvest. Yeah, so I'll plug away at some more and come back when I've got another update. Okay, I've made a few things happen. First of all, we have this. There's no automatic system because it's herbalism XP when you harvest it. Not very much, but there's a little bit in there, it turns out. This is definitely much like a lot more smokers than required. We like need 4 and maybe a little bit of the 5th one, but you learn as you go, so no biggie. It's definitely not producing kind of ridiculous amounts of kelp. I might make an automatic one to supplement this as well, simply because like this isn't that much, and it's only manual. So probably gonna make an automatic one to supplement it. Probably borrowed the design from one of my hardcore worlds from 3 years ago, actually. That's a really old world. But we are using bamboo to fuel it, and what I've done is I've actually kind of like adjusted my bamboo harvesting a bit. Previously, all we really had to harvest was this clump over here, which was hard to harvest because it was such a large clump. So what I've done is I've made like some more manageable rows, and you can walk through the middle of it. And there's also like a bamboo forest up here now as well. So lots and lots of bamboo to harvest, which is herbalism XP, and fuel for the kelp machine, which will eventually fuel itself. Just especially when it's not an automatic kelp farm, it very much will not. So no sense in setting up a fuel source for this that's more than kelp. Kelp will be, or not kelp. Come on, brain, you got it. Bamboo. It will be an adequate fuel source for first bit. But we're starting to get our dried kelp already, so I don't know. I'm just gonna throw that into that one. Not like I'll ever use it there. And we're slowly generating experience now here. I definitely think an automatic addition to this will be necessary. But yeah, there we go. Kelp farm. Very excited to have it. I came up here to record a I was gonna get a thumbnail for the next episode. I guess the first episode. Yeah, because I'm trying to upload the first episode until we get a thumbnail. And I was like, yeah, I want to come to the corner of the world, look at a screenshot. And I knew the world was tiny, right? It's exactly 4 perimeters in size. Oh, my freaking mic thing. Excuse me. You're gonna have to. So it's exactly 4 perimeters in size. So it's very tiny, and I had to expand the kelp farm because it broke itself. I can't believe I didn't think about that. That's the kelp farm at my base right there. That's the sugarcane farm at my base right there. This is the edge of the world. You can see spawn from the edge of the world. Oh! Feather falling 4. What the hell just happened? I have feather falling 4. There's no way that was high enough. Hang on. I'm gonna do a thing. Let's that'll be fine. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, okay. Excuse me. Try it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. Yeah, that feather falling should have worked there. That isn't... My feather falling didn't happen. Why didn't my feather falling happen? Did you forget about it? And I definitely should have took damage. Something's wrong here. That's not right. Hang on. What? What the hell is happening? Okay, that feels like maybe a right amount of damage. We have it so acrobatics damage reduction isn't applying. But is that broken? Like I should have taken damage there, man. Okay, so something's wrong with falling. Because 24 blocks, that's how much you can die at without feather falling. So if I have feather falling 4, I should very definitely have survived that. Very for real. So that's all right. Cool. Okay, so yeah, to the kelp farm. I had to make it taller. The original height is at that level with the where you can see that blackstone, no, deep slate brick, tile brick. What happened is the kelp grew up so tall that it broke the water. And then I was like, oh, that was a stupid thing for me to not realize would happen. Of course it has to be the taller than the maximum height that kelp can grow. So I expanded it. It is now taller. It's also due for a harvest. The cool part about that is it will now produce... Oh my god, there's not a way to collect it. I haven't finished the collection thing yet. Okay, we're really close to having it finished, though. The cool thing is that means it will, give that much more of a yield per harvest. Because it felt, honestly, pretty underwhelming. No, just recording clip. Jeez Louise. At this hour of the morning? I totally could be streaming. It's not that weird. Oh, yeah, that's a lot of goods. We don't have a thing to collect it. It's not going over the edge, is it? Oh, is it ever? Is it ever? Oops. Yeah. Yeah, just throw it all into the hole. This is devastating, actually. This is really upsetting. It's a lot in the hole. Yeah, that was a lot of kelp, so this feels a lot better. Also, I got a whole herbalism level out of that, so that's nice. Yeah, I still have to make it so that all the kelp falls down into the collection bin. That's not gonna take long at all. I just have to do it. Wow, that's. Okay, so I'm just jamming out, going through caves. I did not get other side. Found a skeleton spawner. I'm going through caves. Obviously, they're near my base. Everything is near my base. I didn't realize you could get mending books out of dungeon chests. I don't need it. I have a villager that gives mending, but like that's news to me. I don't know if we have cat, so I'm gonna take cat. That's news to me. I'm really perplexed by that. I didn't need to go up anyway because my inventory's full of junk. Yeah, I don't know. That's news to me. Whatever, man. So, once again, my ability to get carried away has been carried away upon. Emma, Bibbs, and I were all playing today. I'm going to say a bunch. What do we got over here? So, Bibbs has built some auto farms. I haven't checked any of the yield in quite a while, but he's got an automatic potato farm. That's room for carrots. We're getting some stuff. He's got a sugarcane farm on that side, which is producing some sugarcane. Just really anything automatic helps, right? We still want to be getting resources manually for the MCMO XP. That's the next thing. Again. I built this around the mob, or the villager farm. Oh my gosh, I'm hyper aware of this. You still have like an access point to throw them bread. There's now a staircase up here you can take to get onto this highway, which is going to be cool. Lightning rod up here I thought was a cool touch. Down below there's still, and like this isn't even finished down here yet. Oh, that's where I put that. This guy's still in here to trade paper and glass for. There's a way from here to get to where the babies get collected at. Danny has this down here. I don't know if I've shown this. There's some guys down here. We now have mending, by the way. Emma built this butcher. I have renovated a path. They built it facing this way where there was a hill like right to here instead of, you know, this way where there's this, I feel, kind of obvious, whatever. Cute banners to indicate it's a butcher. We've got meat on some shelves. We're going to have butchers in there to sell chicken stuff too. The chicken thing has been revamped. We have up here a bunch of chickens. They lay eggs, and the eggs get automatically shot into here, where I have this here for mob cramming. We do get feathers and chicken out of it. We also collect any eggs that are laid on that platform in this collection thing here. That is taller now. Awesome. Fantastic. And what else have I done? The thing over here. This was just a building period. I made, well, I did a bunch of caving and I discovered there's an amethyst geode directly below here. So up here I made it like, oh, there's an amethyst geode, and you can fall down into this really terrible spot, but here it is. You can farm amethyst here. It was a pretty big geode, it turns out. Like, this is a lot. A lot. Holy cow. This is the first time I'm taking like a good look at it from, wow-wee. Massive geode. Fantastic. You don't get very much XP from harvesting amethyst, like for MCMO XP, but that's okay, because amethyst itself is super nice. And I'm getting, oh, when the double drop happens from MCMO, I have a 4% chance right now for double drops at 208 mining, and if it pops on amethyst, that's a whole bunch. Wow. Very cool. This is a gross mess of a spot. I'm gonna do a lot to that to make it less terrible. glass is a very valuable resource, it turns out. We do not really have any... I mean, there's no deserts. We can't get sand, and we don't yet really have great trading infrastructure, so to get the glass out of these guys is a bit of a journey. But we've got lots of stuff. We've got like a variety of things we're trading now, which is really helping our everything production. We got potatoes. These guys aren't cured because they do get quite laggy if you cure them a bunch. But yeah. And then I can get glass from this guy. And I don't think this guy sells glass. Oh, he does! Amazing. He also has some other garbage. Put that away. Yeah, that's our glass right now. So, a bit of a journey to get glass, but we do produce glass. Oh, I don't know if I ever showed these guys. We have a toolsmith and an armorer, so we can get 100 acrobatics. Very cool. So we can buy pretty much any diamond resource, except for swords and axes. I see. Oh no, this guy has axes. You're a toolsmith. Oh, that could have been shovels. We can't buy shovels and we can't buy swords, but who cares? So we have an abundance of diamond availability if we can get the emeralds, which with our fairly diverse trade resources, not so bad actually anymore. I would put that into there, amethyst into there. Fantastic.